review of the Perego Primo Viaggio car seat SIP 3030. This car seat is made in Italy and is well constructed and sturdy. It fits growing infants well and accommodates infants from 5 pounds to 30 pounds and up until 30 inches. Thus, the last part of the model name 3030. The carrier part of this seat looks sleek, but the carrier does weigh 11 pounds, which makes it about 11 pounds, which makes it one of the heavier seats. This seat is narrow, and in many cases, and in many cars, it can be installed next to another peg infant seat, or another car seat. So if you need to have two car seats next to each other in the back of the car, it would probably be a good choice. This car seat is certified for use in an aircraft, and it can be used with or without the base. Generally, a lot of infant seats cannot be used with a base in an airplane. However, this one can, and it generally installs better with the base. When it comes out of the box, it looks like this. There's no assembly required, and it's ready to be installed and used. Because it is an infant carrier type seat, you are able to detach the carrier portion of the seat and attach it into a compatible stroller, or just by carrying it around. It comes with a short, straightforward manual with clear diagrams that can be understood, but it's definitely lacking. For a higher-end product, I really think it should have came with a much nicer manual that is more detailed and fully addresses everything. So let's detach the seat from the base by pulling on this silver release lever. It releases fairly easy from the base as long as you pull on the center of the lever and not only onto one of the sides of the lever. Then it kind of sticks. The handle on the seat has 4 positions, and it is a little bit awkward to move because you have to push on both sides of the handle at the same time, and it gets a little bit really close towards the canopy, so it becomes a little bit difficult. The handle position all the way in the back stabilizes the seat. The second one keeps it out of the way. The third one is for carrying, and the last one is the position for when it's in the vehicle. I like this position because it would come into contact with the back of the car seat. It has a nice sized canopy which can be placed into 2 quads. Let's talk about the SIP part of the model name, which stands for Side Impact Protection. The side impact protection offered on this seat is the EPS foam, which lines both sides of the car seat and in the headrest. Now let's look at the harness of this seat. The 5-point harness system on this seat is excellent. It has 2 straps opposed to 1, which eliminates you having to balance the straps and they stay equally when you loosen them. It has a nice strap which tend not to twist so much, and a smooth buckle and chest clip, and harness adjuster strap, so strapping in your child correctly is a little bit simpler. It also has 5 adjustable positions for the harness shoulder height and 1 crotch buckle position. The way you adjust the harness shoulder height on the seat is even better. You don't have to remove and rethread the harness adjuster in order to adjust the height. You just simply press on this and slide it up or down, which also moves the head wing to fit the child. Having 5 shoulder height positions makes it easier to keep the strap at the child's shoulder height, which allows for a nice, snug, and comfortable fit for the child. Some seats only have 2 shoulder positions, which can get a bit tricky. Now let's look at the padding in the head wing. The padding in the fabric used on this seat is what Perego calls a comfort dry. It stays comfortably dry and allows for ventilation. There's also a pad which provides some added cushion for their bum and can be removed to clean without minimal hassle if the child was to make a little mess. Some versions of this model do not come with the infant insert. Some color patterns of the seat have shoulder pads attached so they relatively stay in place. However, some of them are the removable type and are really big and awkward when trying to use with a newborn. Now let's look at the base of this seat. Here's a nice compartment for the manual. In most vehicles, with the UAS, the base installs fairly nicely. However, when you're installing with the seatbelt, it can get a little bit difficult with certain vehicle seatbelts. The base comes with premium latch connectors which easily hook into and release the base from the vehicle. But for achieving the correct angle, it requires some work. The knob on this base elevates the base to help achieve the 45-degree angle that you will be installing the seat at. But the way the angle adjustment drops, it usually creates a bouncy seat, and the seat will install much better when you install it using pool noodles or a roll towel underneath. The other part is the angle indicator. I find to achieve the 45 degrees is not very accurate. In some bases I've worked with, the acceptable green area in the indicator seems like it's much larger than others. The locking clip on this seat is located in the base, which is in a nice little spot. Having it on the carrier part of the seat makes more sense, however, as some other manufacturers have placed it. This is because if you ever have to install the seat and you don't have the base around, you still have the locking clip available. Here are my final thoughts on the Perego Primo Viaggio car seat, infant car seat. It's a popular seat and it's proven a success, as many parents who've used this seat really like it. The carrier does cost more than other infant seats, at the price of $300 to $350, depending on what version of the seat you purchase. And for that reason only, I think it should have a few improvements, since it is a higher end product. However, Perego has covered all the important safety and convenience features for this car seat. The harness fits children really well, which is very important. It does weigh, the carrier portion of the seat does weigh more at 11 pounds. So if you're okay with the extra weight on the carrier and it's within your budget, it's definitely worth considering this seat. If your vehicle seat has the lower anchors to attach the seat, it will install very nice and tight. But if your vehicle is older than a 2002 and you need to install the car seat using the vehicle seatbelt method, it isn't the easiest seat to install. And although it will usually install within legal requirements, many other seats will install much better and would probably be a better choice. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in contact with us. If you like our videos, please like them and subscribe to our channel.